Hello and welcome to a video where I showcase a special way to do Zilyana where the NPCs, the little minions, will stack up in a triple stack so that you can just barrage all three of them at once, like that. So right here, this makes it so as long as you path very carefully and you always put the true tile of the melee in between the ranger and the major, after every kill, there's more often than not, a way to triple stack them like this. So, if you go to the T-bow tiles for Zilyana in the Tile Packs plugin, this is Tile Packs plugin Zilyana, you'll notice these are extremely similar. I've just removed all of the walk tiles, so none of these walk tiles are present, except for around the corners. The corners are necessary, that's what the yellow tiles are in mine, because those, one, keep you from getting hit, and two, they make it so that they stack up correctly. So the pathing is extremely specific around the top left corner up here. So in the top left corner, if you were to copy the T-bow tiles, notice that this tile is not marked. There's no corresponding tile in the T-bow tiles. That's because this tile is necessary for pulling the major up northward into the triple stack that's going to form. So we'll see all that happen here. Basically, you can notice that this tile right here pulls the ranger most of the time, either onto this spawn where the Zilyana spawns, just coincidentally, or it'll be the tile that pulls him into the triple stack at the very end if he doesn't settle at the beginning. And then in the top left corner, you'll notice some action on the major. So we're just running to the red tiles and clicking. So if we do not path to this tile, and we just path like this, the major stands put. Then he comes north, and then there's this big gap in between the ranger and the major. So that's not what we want to happen. What we want to happen is we want there to be a 2-tile gap or 1-tile gap so that we can stick the melee in between them and have a good time barraging them. So right now I'm just stuck. I'm going to kill the major, and then I saw this, and it's for some reason triggered. I got a drop in my brain, but I definitely did not. That's a bummer. All right, so I'll just pause the recording and resume it when I get closer to the next kill. All right, here goes the next kill. And this time you'll notice I'm going to path, and it's actually going to pull the major the way that we want it to. So it's going to pull the major northwest instead of northeast, and then when we go further to the east, it's going to pull him correctly into the triple stack. So you notice there the ranger's lining up nicely with that's just coincidental. So when I move on to that tower right there, boom, see how the major moves northwest, and now coming back over here, he pulls northeast, and now right there, a beautiful little spot for the melee to pull up when we do the triple stack at the very end. Without my visual sounds, it's hard for me to... I'm getting hit by Zilyana a bunch, but in theory, you shouldn't be getting hit by Zilyana. And this one's a very easy stack to set up here. We're going to eat some food, actually. Oh, I forgot that I can't. There we go. All right. And then we just AFK, have a good time healing up off of all three of them. At this point, I don't even bother prey flicking. It's so incredibly powerful, the healing at this point. I would recommend highly that you shoot the Growler a few times as you come towards the middle, because he is very tanky against the magic, obviously, because he's a mage minion. So, wait, look at that, another hard clue scroll. You see, I didn't flick anything till the very end when the ranger was dead. And we got a whole bunch of health. Ready for the next skill. I'm using the Blood Scepter, by the way, so that's why I am healing over 99. It heals up to 108, and I think that is so nice. Those extra 9 HP are super cozy. And it's not like I'm racing with the Kodai or whatever you want to bring. We'll pause for a second here till the next kill. Okay, here's the next kill. We'll just show that the action on the major one more time here. So again, when you go to the second tile that I have marked for the manual pathing, that's the tile that pulls the major into the correct position. See, as I step onto that tile, he moves into the north. He goes northwest a little bit, and then coming down here, pulls him northeast. And this kill, the ranger was like off in the background chilling or something. So this time, you'll see that when I get down to the bottom left-hand corner, this is when the ranger's going to pull up correctly and form a triple stack. So if it doesn't settle immediately because the ranger's like off running around, because he sometimes won't aggro you until you've started doing the kill. Okay, there we got the triple stack. And like I said, hit the major until you've got the triple stack set up, because you want to kill the major anyway, and then just start blood barraging. If for some reason you're getting absolutely shredded, you can start brave flicking, but I tend to just walk away from the computer for a minute and do something useful around the house while I wait for them to heal up. I'm honestly struggling for HP a little bit, so I guess I'll flick, but there's tons of food on the ground I could go around and pick up and eat real quick as well. Something to do in between the kills. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. If you want to use, I'm terrible about linking tiles, but if you want to use the T-bow tiles as reference, basically everything's shifted up one around the room. All the attack tiles are shifted up one, like not north one, except on the northern edge, because you have to path on the northern edge to pull that major up. If you don't path on the northern edge, you will not get the major to pull up into position like you need them to for the triple stack. So yeah, one more time. So again, when I get to this tile, you'll see the major do a nice little up movement to the left. When I go to the end, he'll up to the right twice, 2 or 3 times. I didn't even get off an attack there. Oops. Clicked too early. Without game sounds, I'm terrible. And this will pull the major down, the ranger down into position as well. So there's the nice little triple stack again. When you are trying to position the melee, don't just run under the major and the ranger. Like if you just pass through them, you're going to scramble the whole stack. See how that just scrambled everything and completely messed it up? Don't run through them. If you're going to run under them, you have to red X them as you get out from under them. See how if I can click under, and as long as I attack Growler, he doesn't move. But if you click and stand, then he will move. Same thing with the ranger here. I click under him, he dances off of me. But if you click under and attack him, he will not move. So you can use that sometimes to also get into a good position for your blood barrage stack of the triple. I've recently realized that, and it's super duper freaking handy dandy. Nobody said congrats? Oh, they did. I'm just really behind on the chat. Yeah, that's an important point, is don't run through the NPCs, because then they will dance off of you and completely mess up your triple stack. Of course, sometimes the triple stack isn't there and you can try to dance them, but I don't think it's worth it. At that point, I just kill down the major as fast as I can and then stack the ranger and the melee. So as a backup, that's what I would do. That's what I do. Not what I would do, which is what I do. One more kill, because why the heck not? We're not even at 10 minutes anyway. I don't know why. Is 10 minutes still a good golden target for YouTube? 10-minute videos for some reason? Don't know. I use that as an excuse to keep recording one more. I love knowing that exact tile is the tile that is necessary for the lure to work properly. Brings me much happiness. It kept not working, and I was like, why isn't this working? His comment said it should work as long as you hug the north wall. All this is based on a YouTube comment on my previous video, and I finagled with it and eventually got to the point where I was like, oh, okay. You have to hit the northern wall at that tile. Obviously, you can't do it at this tile because then Zilyana will hit you. So you got to manually dink it that way to make it happen. Well, if you found that helpful, let me know. If there's any further improvements I can use on this technique, I should hopefully not be here too much longer. But if I am here longer, then I'd like to know how to make it faster and more efficient. It's a bummer that my Major's still alive here. $93 HP, so blood barrage back up. 20 seconds to review my collection log with you. Commander Zilyana. Still need the orbital crossbow, please! Please before 700, right? Drop rate's 1 in 508. Surely soon. And I'll get Pet too. Excited for when that happens. Best of luck on your Zilyana, KC, and hopefully that helps make your trips a little bit more chill, getting that triple stack.